Hi there, my name is Michelle. I'm going to talk to you today about being a yoga therapist. One of the most important things that a yoga therapist does is take notes on the treatment that they provide. It helps you seem as a professional, and it also works with your referral sources. So your doctors, physical therapists, massage therapists, anyone that you may come in contact is used to seeing notes in this particular order to make you seem professional and to also do the best for your client. So they're also used for notes for hospitalization. So this will keep coming back for every treatment professional who works with you. So to start with, it's just a simple acronym, SOAP, S-O-A-P. Subjective starts us off. So for subjective, it's all about you. It's your pain, your injury, your illness maybe, your restriction. So as a yoga therapist and a massage therapist, what happens in subjective is people come to me saying, my shoulder hurts. And I say, can you be a little more specific? And they say, okay, it hurts really bad. And then I say, can you be a little more specific? And they say, it hurts when I lay down, and it hurts when I put my coat on. Okay, that gives me a subjective answer as to where they feel it, when. Get as much information as you can. So again, subjective is all about them, all about you, your pain, your issue, why you're even going to see a therapist of whatever nature, massage, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and so on. O is for objective. Now that is the therapist's job as they're looking at you to see what they can pick up. So it could be as easy as what they discern. So if I see you coming in and you're limping, I would know you sprained your ankle or twisted your ankle or you're protecting your ankle or something's going on with your ankle. If you're holding your back, that probably tells me you have a backache. Sometimes you can even just look and see a headache. All of those would be objective. So it's usually a visual component along with something sometimes measurable. Maybe you're missing range of motion because you can't get that arm into the coat. But it also can be something that they can interpret like a headache. And so subjective is about your pain. Objective is about what your therapist sees. The next one is assessment. Assessment is a really important, probably the most important part of this whole treatment plan because it all comes together here. It takes what you said your pain was, or your problem was, or your issue was. It puts together what the therapist sees or can measure or can interpret. It also puts together maybe your referral from your doctor, nurse, occupational therapist, physical therapist, massage therapist, anybody who's working with you on this current issue. And then the assessment is where it all comes together. So you take all of that information and you decide on a course of action. What am I going to treat? So maybe it's a compound issue. Maybe it's my shoulder hurts, but it isn't just one particular issue. Maybe it's in a couple places. Maybe it's in a couple different ranges of motion or a couple different planes, ways of movement. Any of that. So it's a combination of what everybody has told me, what I have observed, what the paperwork has told me through your referral, what I think I need to do to fix this, and in what course of action. I'm going to treat A first, I'm going to treat B second. I expect it to take X amount of time, which brings us to P, which is planning. So the planning can be a combination of short-term goals. I'd really like you to be able to sleep. Long-term goals, being able to put that coat on. And also how the client has reacted to that particular session. So if the work as a massage therapist or a yoga therapist was too deep, too intense, too long, and you were really sore afterwards or really miserable, then I would want to know that so I could determine if my course of action was right and or maybe I'm going too fast and I need it to take longer. So A and P can change with each session. Subjective may change with each session as you come in as well. My problem was I couldn't put my arm in my coat before, but now I'm getting headaches. That can change. So these can change. Your overall goal should be the same, but they can change the little mini goals in between. So having your SOAP notes, subjective, objective, assessment, and planning, is how, as a yoga therapist, you're seen as a true healthcare professional. It's how other healthcare professionals want to respond to you, and it's to help your client get the best action out of your treatment plan. So subjective, objective, assessment, planning. Subjective, all about you. Objective, what your therapist sees. Assessment, the real treatment. And P, the planning, how long it's going to take and may change. So this is why, as a yoga therapist, you want to be seen as a professional. And this is the fastest way to do it. So I hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye now.